Interesting. Fuck going on, y'all?
Power on. Optical in.
Josh Hader. The two New York guys just teaming up. Unbelievable. Rafaela. Oh boy. I'll crash out. I'll do it. I'll leave the stream, including the only one that counts award. Maybe you should send your calculator.
Kendra, Janice, Turtle, Bob, what's
Wow.
happening?
Wow. Wow. Rico. Oh boy. You know what? You know what? Of the two Ricos in this community, Rico Resales and Rico the Pete John Hunter,
Hope everyone's doing amazing. I'll let y'all get in here before I talk my shit as I get ready to enjoy my last Pepsi for a while. I might even go get me one more soda because today's like officially my last day. I may get one before I go to sleep. One more. It's off to the races tomorrow. QB1. OG Chief Meteorologist Scott Johnson. Tommy, what's happening? KSLC, what's happening? Working on some big shit right now, bruh. Oh my goodness. I will say these minutes have not been empty. Excuse me. Excuse me while I look this up. Janice with a 21 walk on the news channel. You know what we doing. Joy, what's happening? April, what up? Wait about another 2 minutes. Cause I ain't gonna be here too long. I wasn't even coming tonight. This is more of a maintenance call. KS though with a 21 watt. We in this motherfucker. Shout out to the last Pepsi. To the last Pepsi. Trey Young has been traded to the Washington Wizards as he requested. I guess. I respect it. Bob with a 21 watt. You know what time it is. Appreciate that. I don't think luck will be too necessary. Um, I've had multiple stints where, whether if I'm a have not or not, where I go without Pepsi and shit, and I'm gonna just replace my caffeine with coffee. Be alright. Yeah, there's no way I'll drink anywhere near as much coffee as I do Pepsi. But you get the you get the point. All right. So appears this is just what's gonna be who's gonna be over here. I ain't tripping. So the other night when I was just like live, the internet did some freakish shit. Freakish. Now, if you remember, it would. Oh, first of all, were you here the other night when the stream ended abruptly? One for yes, two for no. So I can know exactly how I need to explain this. Okay. So for those that was here, you remember it was a long time before the stream ended, right? Because I can manually end streams from my phone, but I'm not doing that unless it's just like the last case scenario. So I'm trying everything to get this internet back working. Like nothing's fucking working. Nothing. And I was like, I'm like, is this like a sign from God? Like I shouldn't be on the air or something like that. The moment I hit end stream on my phone to turn the stream off, the internet came back on. God does not want me streaming on the main channel right now. I don't care how crazy this sounds to anybody. I don't really give a fuck. But this is where we at. So now, make sure you subscribe to all the other platforms of media because I will be doing things on there. Um, I've done a lot of amazing work over the last few hours, so I am happy about that. Cause it was okay. Cause it was a couple of things leading up into the stream. Chadrick, 21 piece. I love you too, bro. It's good to see you. Yo, Jazz almost did it, bro. The Thunder look like shit, but they look like how I thought they are. They're not that good. They just play really hard. So leading up into that stream, if you remember, I was planning to have a brand new intro. So there's some shit that I have that I've been changing on the game for my intro, which I don't want to really like leak, if you will. And I was having problems doing that. I was having problems doing that, and it wouldn't work. So I was like, I want this new intro so bad. So I was like, well, fuck it. We'll just figure it out tomorrow. Which I did figure the shit out. And I was like, we'll figure it out tomorrow. We'll just do the old intro again one more time tonight and move on. So if you remember, that's why it was like in on the sticky note, it was like new intro coming soon. Cause I was gonna have a brand new whole intro. So that wasn't enough to keep me off the air. So then, if you remember in the beginning of the stream, I was like, something weird just happened. And it was like, and then I thought I fixed it. That in my mind was another sign to get off the air. And I cruised right past that one. So you know what came after that? Just shut that fucking internet off. Damn, what's happening? Well, shut that fucking internet off. So that's where I've been. I've been working on stuff that I don't need to be on air working on. Because there was a couple of things, as a matter of fact, but you know how shit goes. How shit goes and how shit can be. But all I'll say is this: I have court on the 14th, unless the judge for some reason cancels the hearing, which I'm not so sure that's gonna happen. I don't know. He's canceled them early. He's canceled them last second. So I don't know. So it's not like me to just like be gone. I did make the community post about the internet, but like after I woke up the next day and I was talking to Christy about it, I was like, that shit was eerie. Cause Christy woke up and it fucked her up. You know what she woke up and I was doing? Playing Dreamcast. She woke up and it kind of and she looked at me and then I think she probably looked at the clock. She was probably like, "What time is it?" Because that was quick. I was off work, so why I'm not really allowed to run right now, I don't know. But I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna be made to sit down in other ways. I'll just sit down like this. Beth, what's happening? No, I don't. I believe you 1,000% because it's not far fetched for signs that you need to see to be sent through people that are close to you and shit like that. So that doesn't surprise me even in the least. Something just wasn't right. There was a couple things that I just can't say on the air. Excuse me. That's why we over here. If you notice, we are not on the main channel for those that ain't noticed yet. Because I'm not pushing it. I almost accidentally set the live over there and realized the last second and changed it appropriately. But I ain't got nothing to prove. I'll be patient. Something's getting ready to happen because obviously this ain't like, oh, you're not gonna go on the air for the rest of the. No, this is clearly only temporary, so I don't like it. But I found some other things to do. Oh, when I tell you I found some other things to do, I've been doing them. I've been doing them. So, I had a couple of topics. I really wanted to talk about that Logan Paul shit. I was really starting to stretch my legs out on that motherfucker when everything went left. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, shit's a motherfucking problem right now. Shit is a MF problem. Which I'm gonna get some shit. I'm happy. I'm gonna get some shit done tonight. Uh, get some more clerical work done, if you will. It ain't necessarily boring. It's just I'd rather be at work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that shit is work too. I'd rather do the super fun part of my work. Yeah, James, that shit is crazy as fuck. That's why I'm like, because I want to be, back to work. Like I have all these things, but it's like I got other shit I could do, and there's gonna be other content shit that's getting ready to go up and shit. I'm just, man, there's some big ducks getting put in a row right now that I am extremely proud of. This is hands down one of the biggest things I've ever done. Kalena Azabuki. Looks like the Warriors are gonna get a dub tonight. Thank God. All we have to do is make it to next week, and then we get this trade popping off. Clee, good evening. So I didn't want nobody. I wasn't even coming, but I was like, I have to. I gotta come to at least let people know I ain't dead or no goofy shit. Sick, ill, forgot about y'all, ran off. None of that shit. He requested that too, Chad. He asked to go there. Nigga, what? Man, fuck. Javon Barksdale, I don't know if I said what up. Javon, like, first of all, there's one part of the motherfucking of the shit that I was telling y'all earlier. There's one part of it I might be able to show y'all tonight. I'm telling you, KS, you're gonna lose your fucking mind. There's no there's no if, ands, or buts about it. You're gonna lose your fucking mind. Consider it the greatest preview ever. Man, is it just me or did that nigga just travel? All right. Thank you, Warriors. Stupid ass bitches. Matter of fact, hold on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Go Dub Nation. Go Dub Nation. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Game has ended. Stand by for press conference. I don't think I will be waiting for them niggas to take a shower to come talk about a game in January. We shall not do that. Oh, but you can call dumbass bitch. Who are you talking about? Who, what? What are you talking about now? Me saying dumbass bitch don't even really mean anything. Cause I don't even know who the fuck you even referring to. That's how important it was. Whoever I said it about. So let me ask y'all a question. You already know it's gonna be bad whenever I start off like that. Um. Oh, I wasn't talking about the Warriors. I was talking about the Bucks. If I said I was being sarcastic, because we just won that game. We 12-5 at home. Okay, so did you know that there's driving under the influence of marijuana? Did you know that that's like a thing? Supposedly, one for yes, two for no. Goat was happening. Answer this question for me, okay? How do you measure high? What is the legal limit? And how do you measure it? What's the legal limit and how do you measure it? How do you measure that somebody's high? How do you prove that someone's high? Like, I'm trying to understand how the cops can ever win that case in court. Like, outside of somebody just saying, yeah, I was high. Outside of somebody saying I was high. How? Like, it ain't like I can blow into some machine. Like, my eyes could look glossy if I'm sleepy. Or if I just woke up. I could just woke up and look hot on a motherfucker. Like, if you have you ever seen motherfuckers that come in the gas station sometimes in the morning? Because there are some people that get up and have routines and be all chipper when they leave the house. There's some niggas that get up 10 minutes before they leave the house. Those niggas that get up 10 minutes before they leave the house, how you gonna blood test? Just because I got weed in my blood does not mean I was high. If I smoked 3 weeks ago, I could have some fucking weed in my blood. I can have weed in my hair. So you can't even say that. You can't even be like a blood test. Which they gonna give you a blood test on the side of the road? So, but look, okay, so the way that we prove that people are drunk is blood alcohol content. How do we prove that people are high? Because I was reading this shit where they was talking about like they was talking about like they gonna be locking people like if you go to the weed store and you buy some weed and the police pull you over, if like let's say you driving somebody to go get some weed, they got their weed card. You take them and go get their weed card. They talking about they gonna hit you with possession if they have the weed on them and it's like not in the back seat. Like so if it's like in their purse or some shit, that could be close enough to like it was some weird ass shit where I was like, no, you can't. Cause it was like, they're gonna crack down. They said it was cracking down on people driving high. And I'm like, how the fuck can you prove that somebody's high? You could prove a nigga's drunk. That's called blowing to this right here. Blood alcohol content. There is no blood weed content. Like it just sounded like this weird way they were trying to intimidate people. It was weird because it was like because the police can't say shit if they smell weed in the car. Cause nigga, by law, I can have multiple. I think I can have 3 ounces in the car. Nigga, 3 ounces, you're gonna smell that shit in the car. Because when you go to the weed store, the shit's not sealed like that. They're in Mylar bags, and the Mylar bags don't always have the break seal. They just fucking dump the weed in the bag and fucking close it like a Ziploc bag, man. It was just weird. This shit I read it was because it was like it seemed like they were trying to intimidate weed smokers who have their weed cards, but it's like y'all can't do nothing to a nigga that got a weed card. Yeah, but they can't. But local police can't enforce federal laws. So local police can't come pick me up talking about this shit is some shit that's legal locally, and then they gonna pick me up talking about it's illegal federally. They can't do that shit. True, Scott. But all of that shit could be something else. All of that shit could be you nervous. If you're nervous about a cop pulling you over, you could have problems getting your license out. You could be repeating questions, or you could be having a delayed response to instructions. All because you nervous that the cops pulled you over. Linux was happening. I just was thinking about that shit, and I had never really thought about that shit. I was like, how the fuck can a nigga prove you high? Because I know, bro. Because I know how the way it goes. I know some people that can just hit the blunt like twice, and they'll look like they got out of the mystery machine with Shaggy, nigga. And I know some people like me who can fucking smoke all fucking day, and you ain't gonna really know I'm high like that. I'm not gonna do no shit. You like, whoa, maybe you shouldn't smoke that next blunt. What? I hadn't thought about this shit. Like I said, I saw this shit today. I was like, how the fuck you gonna prove you can't even pull a nigga over just for smoking? Do you know? Do you know how mad the tobacco people would be if they got it so the police can pull you over just if they see you smoking in your car? The tobacco companies would go crazy over that shit and win. So they can't even get probable cause to pull you over just being like, oh, I saw you smoking. You saw me smoking what? You identified what I was smoking from over there? That's not possible. Well, I smell weed. Well, I have weed on me because I have my weed card. So that's not probable cause either. I think you're high. How can you prove that I'm high? Oh yeah, Raging. We not on LNC. We on LNC News. Man, I know some people with high tolerance that just as soon as they hit the weed, their eyes get squinty. I ain't never seen these niggas have an accident, whatever. I used to work in a warehouse. There's a motherfucker, a lot of niggas that work in a warehouse, you know what they work with in on their person every day at work? I wonder if any of y'all could guess. What is something that somebody could be wearing that probably would be frowned upon every day to work? And I'll tell you, I ain't gonna let you guess. Uh, my ass would be like, you're right. Most niggas, not sunglasses, not Crocs, piss. Most niggas got piss. Have one of them pouches that you can get from like the fucking drugstore, like the weed store, or whatever, and keep that shit taped to their thigh. Cause if they get on in an accident of any type at work, the first thing they gonna do is send you to test that piss. So I knew niggas that used to keep like one of them pouches in the motherfucker glove compartment, all of that shit. Because they will. Like you get like especially if you drive like a forklift or something, the first thing they gonna do is be like, "Yep, you gotta go piss." They don't care if you all right, nothing, nigga. So a lot of niggas either have that shit on their purse in their locker or motherfucking. It's best to keep it on your purse because sometimes the motherfuckers just escort you off the floor and just go somewhere to piss. But I never had them problems. On Shark Tank tonight, a guy got a deal for a urinal for the car. Why the fuck would I ever want to take a piss in my car? The only thing that I would pull my dick out for in the car for is to get some head. That's about the only reason to pull your dick out in the car. Like, why would I ever be taking a piss in the car? I guess I missed it. Take a damn piss in the car. What the fuck kind of shit is this? What is the world coming to? I would tell you hit the like button, but I truly don't give a fuck. I got like one more blunt in me and then I'm out of here. And then I'm outro ho. Cause I got shit to do, bitch. I got shit to do. There we go. That should do me. Once I grab one of these on the way. Pepper, what's happening? You chilling, Pep? Shit, me too. Like a villain name, as they would call it. Too many potholes. KS sent me this video. I ain't even watched it yet, nigga. Cause I was like, nigga, what? So, you know that nigga that be doing the financial budgets. What's that nigga's name? First of all, I heard that nigga was caught up in some freaky shit. I watched a little documentary on him and I was like, damn, he a freakazoid. But the white dude that be doing the budgets with people and be telling everybody how stupid they are or whatever. What KS? What is that nigga's name? The dude that you just sent me, where it was like, so like I've seen him a couple times where it's like it's the dude he be sitting there with the couples, and then the girl be talking about like where all the money be going while they broke, and then you find out that they're not really broke. They make a lot of money, but this stupid bitch spends $2,500 a month in bullshit on Amazon. Is his name Dave Ramsey? Whatever that nigga's name is. Nigga KS sent me one. Apparently some nigga be spending. It wasn't you, KS, that sent me that shit that was like the nigga spent $25,000 a month in Pokemon. That wasn't you that sent me that? Cause if that wasn't you, I don't even know where to go find it because it was I want to watch it. But I just couldn't. I said, nigga, what? I don't know for sure when I get over here. The motherfucker said, or maybe it was Mish, or maybe it was Javon and the B Squad. You know, I would lean on this probably a mistake I'm making. $25,000 a month Pokemon card, nigga. What kind of crack are you smoking? Because it's clear you don't know what you're doing. I don't know shit about Pokemon cards. Okay, I, it's clear that that's what that is, Clee, and I get it. I like opening packs of basketball cards, football cards, right? But here's the thing, though. I'm not no gamble holic. So, for example, if I got $25,000 that I can spend this month on cards, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna spend it all on boxes and packs. Would I maybe if you told me I had $25,000 to spend on cards, I would probably take like 5,000 of it. I take like 5,000 of it, maybe buy cards. I take the other 20,000 of like boxes and packs. I take the other 20,000 and buy singles. Get a couple Curry rookie cards to get them, send them in for grading. Maybe you get lucky and one of them turn into a 10. Like I go crazy buying up all this raw shit of these good ass graded cards and just sending them hoes in to get graded. That's all I would do. Buy singles and send them to get graded. Cause that is the only gamble you need to take is if it's gonna be a 9 or a 10. $25,000 a month on brand new wax is fucking I can't even wrap my mind around it. I love basketball cars. I love football cars. I love baseball cars. I could not see me dropping $25,000 every single month on this shit if I was rich. I'd have to be working in the shit. Like I have to be running a card shop to where, yeah, I'm buying $25,000 in cards a month because this is what I sell. like, like, what the fuck? There are big ass successful operations that be on like YouTube and shit right now. There's one of the niggas streaming right now where they do these breaks where you buy the box of cards. Everybody don't want to. They can't really afford a whole box, so basically everybody goes in on the box and they break it in different ways. You may have team breaks, player breaks, which means that whatever you get the Eagles. So any card from the Eagles that comes out of that box will be yours. Sometimes they do players. Sometimes they just do packs. You know what I mean, like that. And you make your little coin on top. You may buy a box for like 500, do a break, and you may like make like 650, 700 off the break, right? Even them niggas ain't spending $25,000 a month. Yep, they sure do. They sure do, goat. Or they like to break up them like if they do raffles and shit like that too. They do that for a spot where like let's say it's a raffle where it's like $100 a spot. Well, they'll turn around and do like, well, shit, we'll do we'll give away one of these spots. You can enter for you know $15 a spot. We gonna do 10 spots, $15 a spot for this $100 spot. Somebody's gonna get the spot for $15, but I done made 150 off that $100 spot. So now I done made a $50 profit. So it's like that. So even them niggas ain't buying 25,000 in Pokemon a month. Like this nigga just a flat out. It's just your way of gambling. All gambling addicts. Everybody thinks that just to be a gambling addict, you either sitting around betting on sports games or at the casino on the machine. Man, it's several things. Because a lot of these niggas that do breaks, if they get a good card, they don't even keep it. They don't keep it to see if it'll grow or nothing. They immediately sell it to go right back in. Rule number 5. We had to poke our head out over here, OG. I'm tired. But I trust God. I trust him. Seems to be the play. I got my fat suit today. What is my fat suit? Like my joint where like as soon as I put this bitch on, I'm gonna start sweating. One of them sauna suits. So since I can't really go hoop or nothing yet, I'll be wearing it when I do my walks to help my workout. I put my leg in that motherfucker and I was like, ooh wee. I was like, don't put this on. I'm gonna have to get in the tub right now because that's some shit where it's clear. As soon as I get back, get in the tub, put that bitch in the wash. But yeah, so since I can't really go to the gym or nothing like that, and God told me He really just want me to just try to walk 15 minutes a day, which ain't hard for me. 'Cause I'll do that around the house. So like I'll for like 15, 20 minutes, I'll just walk back and forth from the studio to like the kitchen and just kind of talking to Christy back and forth, and I'll do that. But shit, I'm gonna be doing that around the house with a sauna suit on, and then on days like when it ain't too bad outside, I'll go. Like we've been lucky right now; it's been 60s all this week. What happened to my hair, face? What you talking about? I actually need a haircut. It's time for me to cut the top of my head, and I guess it looked like I ain't had no beard, nothing on my beard still here. I used to shave my face clean all the time till Christy was the one like she like when I have a like a 5 o'clock shadow type of situation. So except I don't get 5 o'clock shadow. It takes me like 4 days to get a 5 o'clock shadow. Like if I really shave my shit, I'll really look like a kid, and it'll be like that for a week. That shit crazy to me how like some dudes will shave in the morning and by the evening and stubbles. Like how the fuck? Oh no, I'm not gonna pass out in the suit. No, I'm gonna. You gotta make sure you drink plenty of water. Like I ain't like so like my thing is like I'm not gonna. This ain't even a situation where it's like I'm not pressed to like oh I gotta lose this weight so fast so I need to just sit around in this motherfucking sauna suit. Nah, no, that's not what that's for. No, trust me, I know. Like when I for example like let's say I was going to the gym right now. If I was going to the gym and just like, and I was all I was doing was putting up shots, I probably wear like 3 shirts and a hoodie on top. That's just how I am. I like to whenever I'm working out, I feel like my workouts are so much better when I can make sure I'm warm enough to sweat more. But yeah, you got to make sure you hydrate and all of that stuff. Like I ain't new to this, and I mean I appreciate the concern, so I ain't dissing or no shit like that. But yeah, you can't I ain't gonna be you can't just sit around in the sauna suit for hours, nigga. You will dehydrate. Like I said, I'm this is a situation where I'm looking at like 15 to 20 minutes a day when I'm walking. I ain't even gonna be doing nothing like of high intensity or nothing like that. I ain't training to get no fight. Nigga just gonna slim down a bit so I can get on that court. One more time. One more time. Nigga, y'all niggas act like I'm getting ready to do some type of nigga. What part of 15 minutes of walking? Like y'all turning this into some other shit. I'm gonna have a heart attack for wearing a sauna suit for 15 fucking minutes. No, I'm not. I'm not getting ready to have no damn heart attack for wearing a sauna suit for 15. Why do y'all gotta take it so far, bro? Nigga, y'all getting ready to go to the kitty table. Cause I don't like being talked to like this. And I'm gonna tell you why. Motherfucker, I coach professional sports, so ain't nothing neither one of y'all niggas can tell me. I coached professional sports. That means professional athletes were listening to me. So I ain't trying to hear shit you niggas gotta say. Be all the way honest with you. No, you didn't help. You were not a help. You were an annoyance. The fuck? I ain't stretching shit. And if I pull my hammy, I'm suing the shit out of all of y'all. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Bro, I swear, man, I literally just said I'm putting a sauna suit on so I can help myself sweat more since I can't go to the gym. Because if I could go to the gym, I would sweat more than if I wore the sauna suit because I actually be doing shit more. But I don't have no basketball go over here or nothing, so I need a little more intensity than just walking. I'm 43, not 63. Like I need a little more intensity. I'm trying to play basketball again, not shuffleboard. Yeah, that shit sound good. I got like 7.5 months. So really, I'm just gonna the first 3 months, I'm just gonna be losing weight, and then by the time shit get warm up, then that's when I'll start getting shots up and shit. So I ain't all the way sad. If shit go the way I want it to, I'm gonna go down to Dallas for fucking like 2 weeks and go to Shot 360 for 2 weeks. Absolutely, I am, Bob. Stopping the pop is not a deal for me. I've done it several times on this channel. I've stopped food. I've stopped eating several times on this channel. So it's this is the first time in my life, like pretty much as an adult, I don't have a motherfucking gym membership. Back home, no matter what side of town I stayed on, I stayed by one of the YMCA's. So I always had a YMCA membership or LA Fitness membership. Nigga, here I don't stay by shit. It's like a Crunch Fitness, and I don't like those type of gyms. Some shit's whack. I need a gym with a basketball court. And so the closest is like Lifetime, which is 24 hours. But that bitch is like a half an hour from here. Like this shit, bro. But God had to put me somewhere. Lifetime is that shit, Clee. Every time I've had a membership in Lifetime, it's that shit. The one that I used to go to in that, you would go. It'd be that's where the Pacers, like Pacers and shit, would go work out and shit. Yeah, and that's basically what I'm getting ready to do now, go. I'm getting ready to. I'm not gonna go as extreme because I don't have like the level of commitment where like people are counting on me to do this. Like, but like I'm gonna just be basically eating granola and drinking water for the first 3 or 4 days, clearing my body out. And yeah, that shit jump starts me, and I'll be good after that. Cause I'd rather get the jump start so everything else is easy, like to show my body I'm ready for real. Jackie, what's happening? I don't even call it dieting. I just know what I have to do to play ball. So it ain't that doesn't feel like the same as dieting. Cause like I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna lie. I will drink a soda again. It's just not gonna be for a while. I got this soda, and then I might go get me one more soda before I go to bed. Just be done. But I don't drink sugar in the soda, so that's why turning off soda ain't even hard for me. If I could learn how to flavor my own soda, I would fucking do it myself. I used to have a soda stream when I lived in Indianapolis. Yeah, I ain't eating none of that shit, but I'm gonna be chicken rice salad. Eat some grits. J Rock was having. Eat some grits and shit. I'm just excited for this year. You know, just the 14th. I wish it just come the fuck on. The 14th popping off and keep this shit. Keep this shit pushing. I know that. I know some people mad at me though, but that's cool. And that's the thing, Janice. I do believe that. My thing right now is just jump starting. And it's funny to me because it's like the luxury I have. I'm so proud of myself because I'm still nowhere near where it was a problem, nigga. It's like, is that scale right? Yeah, that scale's right, cousin. I remember my April. Get off of that. Get down. Oh, every time I bring something new in here, you think it's for you. Yeah, I'm about to get these smoothies popping off. Especially since we got that good blender now. The blender where you can actually do it, seeing as though like nigga, I had to finally buy the blender, man, because Christy was pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie. She was pissing me off. I'm like, why do you keep buying these cheap ass blenders thinking that it's getting ready to make a fucking smoothie? I bullshit you not, man. We done bought like I can't we bought so many before I bought the fucking blender. When I think it was either last year or the year before last. It was the year before last when we got our taxes. Cause the last one she bought really pissed me off. She was like, it says it crushes ice. I was like, yeah, they fucking lied. This motherfucker's like $25, Christy. It's just not gonna, bro. The amount of like $20 to $30 joints that she done bought, just knowing that it's gonna do. I'm like, no, there is no fucking shortcut when it comes to blenders. Cause this is coming from the nigga. Yeah, I'm with all of the budgeting and all this shit, but it's either on certain shit. It's either you can get it or you can't. Certain shit you can't take the cheap route. You either just can afford it or you can't. That shit pissed me off. That motherfucker she took that motherfucker back. And then we got the one now. That motherfucker's the truth. So because it's the food processor and the blender, like you can just take either one off. And yeah, that motherfucker's good. So I can make me some real strawberry smoothies with that bitch. I think it is a ninja. Pretty much the only thing now, right? It ain't like when we was growing up. We don't have all these different brands and shit. We had several different staple brands. Now it'd be like it's like one brand. It's like levels to the shit. It's like mainstay, the Walmart brands and shit. Now I live, bro. I swear by my magic bullet, Clee. I've had my magic bullet for shit. I don't think that's the new one. No, that's the same one we had now. I think we've had our magic bullet for legit over 10 years. That motherfucker, I still use it. That motherfucker's the shit for making marinades and sauces and shit. That shit, especially when I make my Italian dressing, that should be perfect. Now I don't think I can make no good smoothie in that motherfucker. But like any type of like sauce or something like that, especially if you just need to mix it up real quick or some shit, that's perfect. Like any type of thing that comes out of a pouch. So like let's say it's some type of pouch marinade or pouch sauce or something like that. You gotta use. I'm gonna mix it up in that motherfucking bullet. Now, yes, that's the other thing that I used the magic bullet for is the amount of protein shakes I've made. Like that shit I got off of that changed my life after because I was just buying like when I was first doing it, I had Amazon subscription at that was how long ago that was. Where I was getting like were they the Slim Fast shakes? But whatever, like one of the meal shakes were. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, that's because I'm not a breakfast person, so I would have to force myself to drink one of them at least to get nutrition in me in the morning. And so once I knew I could just make the shit in the magic bullet, shit, then I was just getting the tub of the powder. Get the tub of the powder, mix it with some skim milk, ready to go. Cottage cheese dressing sounds disgusting. It ain't Borden's the motherfuckers that do milk. Cottage cheese with pineapple makes me think about my days of working at Steak and Shake. Do you have a Steak and Shake where you live? One for yes, two for no. Steak and Shake's only Midwest, ain't it? I think the closest west is that original one in Missouri that we passed, Springfield. And let me tell you, niggas, black people. Well, Steak and Shake, if you got a Freddy steak burger by you, Steak and Shake is like a better Freddy steak burger. Mine's is now a dispensary. Ain't that a bitch? It's turning a Steak and Shake into a dispensary is madness. That's madness. So, so Steak and Shake is fat. It's but it's more like diner. They want you to think it's more like diner. Okay, Freddy's is expensive. I think Freddy's is decent. It's like a B. If Steak and Shake's an A, Freddy's is a B. So at Steak and Shake, you get the platter. And what's the platter? The platter is you get like, okay, let's say you get a double steak burger platter, which that's the basically a double cheeseburger, and then you get two sides. What are the sides? Sides of side salad, a cup of chili, or a cup of soup, French fries, onion rings for an upcharge, cheese fries for an upcharge, or cottage cheese. And I remember when I started working there, I had ate Steak and Shake forever. I never knew they served cottage cheese as a side. Like the amount of white people that came in there eating a side of cottage cheese and pouring all that pepper on it. This is some white people shit, bro. Up rings and cheese fries were upcharged. I think it was like 50 cents or either a dollar or 50 cents. But white people wanted that cottage cheese. I don't think I served a single nigga of some cottage cheese. But if it like let's say it was because like the one I worked at was by a church. So like on certain days they would be fat, like because people would leave church and come. Bro, like 80% of the people I dealt with, like the white people, ate a cottage cheese side. And it came with, they would take a pineapple ring, break it in half, and twist it on top of a scoop of motherfucking cottage cheese. It looks so fucking disgusting. And then the motherfuckers get it and put black pepper all over it and eat the fuck out of that shit. Can't take y'all niggas nowhere. Y'all be embarrassing a nigga, bro. I'll tell you what. That's something, and nigga, this is like 20 years ago. This is over 20 years ago. This is like 24, 23, 24, maybe 25 years ago, bro. And I'm still scarred from seeing white people eat that much cottage cheese, nigga. I didn't know, man. That was so understand. That was like the beginning of WPS for me. These are like when I started branching out away from home and I started really seeing how white people like live and what they be doing and shit. Cause it ain't like I was alienated from white people, but it's like it's levels to this shit. I promise. It's levels. I'm sure y'all know this with niggas. There's levels to this shit. There's levels. What about noodles? Noodles is a white people thing. During the holidays, they make their own noodles. But cottage cheese is something y'all can keep, man. Janet said noodles is white people. Well, Christy mom and they got a family tradition where they make the noodles on like Thanksgiving and shit. I I ain't never said this to Christy. I ain't never tried it because it looked nasty as fuck. I mean, they stay up all night. I got pictures of like her mom, and football and when football was a baby and stuff, and them making the noodles and doing all the shit for the noodles and shit, and they make them and this shit look nasty as fuck. So I ain't never said nothing but, and I've never been put on, and I've been lucky. I never got put on the spot in all them years. I never got put on the spot. It was just like, just dodged it. But it's just not my thing. It just seems out of place for me with all what's going on. But it literally was just me. Like the whole family love that shit. Nigga, I ain't ate a kiwi since grade school. I don't know what kind of noodles they are. What the fuck is a pistachio salad? See, white people, y'all got access to too many ingredients. Y'all can tell that y'all ate good during slavery. Cause look at the shit y'all be eating now. Y'all just make up shit. Pistachio salad. What the actual fuck, nigga? But I'd eat that over chitlins. I ain't gonna lie, niggas. I'll eat. I will eat a side of pistachio salad before I put chitlins on my plate. I'll tell you that much. It's not even close. Not even a little bit. Please look it up first. I don't need to look it up. I know what chitlins are. You need to look up chitlins. If you telling me I need to look up that salad, I'm telling you you need to look up chitlins. Like, the fuck is this nigga talking about? Pistachio salad or chitlins? Pistachio salad. The case closed. The whole house ain't gonna smell like shit after I eat some pistachio salad. It has marshmallows and jello in it. Yeah, and chitlins have shit in it. So I'm going with the pistachio salad. Like marshmallows and jello sound way better than shit. I don't know, motherfucking boo 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 water chitlins. Chitlins just simmering in boo boo water, nigga. And you talking about, oh, that shit got marshmallows and jello in it. Nigga, that sounds worse than shit. I don't think, for me personally, it's not close. What's wrong with egg noodles? My grandma used to make chicken noodles. My grandma used to make chicken noodles too, and that shit was good as fuck. But that's not what they made. They didn't make chicken noodle soup. They just made some fucking noodles. And like sauerkraut either. My great grandfather was white and the food was questionable. I mean, it's not like I can't see that. I can see that being a possibility in a situation. I really can. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. Ish. Woo-ha. I had brats and sauerkraut today. Ugh. Why would you ruin a brat like that? What the fuck did brat do to you? Already. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, 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 uh. Bob has weird eating habit. He has eaten cheese with peanut butter. What, like a cheeseburger? Or just cheese and peanut butter sandwich? I would try a pistachio salad. Clee, so you telling me you would eat chitlins over pistachio salad? I guess that's how you was raised. Lord have mercy. Oh yeah, raging. Why YT is white. That's how they type white on the internet. The YT people. If my grandma would have cooked it, if my grandma would have cooked it, I'd have been embarrassed. I'd have went straight up to my grandma. I'd have been like, "Grandma, you fell off." Like, if I'd have woke up on Thanksgiving morning and smelled chitlins, I'd have went right up to grandma and told her she fell off. You had a good run, grandma, but you done fuck around and fell off. You had a good run. Tip, what's wrong with your ear? What you been into? What's wrong with your ear? Why are you all scratching at it? Cucumber and peanut butter sandwich is good. I learned that from a white lady because they didn't have banana. Like a peanut butter cucumber sandwich. Like, why are we just not eating? Not eating is always an option. You can just not eat. You know, you ain't gotta eat that bullshit. Now I want a glass of water. That's hard behavior. Man, the shit y'all niggas be saying on this internet. I'm sorry, but if you would eat chitlins over a WPS marshmallow salad, I would question whether COVID robbed your taste and smell. Like, I have to agree. Like, no. The answer is no. The answer is no. Shit, Clea, I need one too. Shit. What time is it? Shit, I'm gonna take my ass to bed here soon. They gotta get his beauty rest on days where I gotta be up with Junior. Cause he don't play. He wakes up on 50. And then he'll, Chrissy will bring him in the room before she leave. And I'm like, all right, turn the Sesame Street on. This will give me like a few minutes to wake up. Then next thing you know, he's wrestling me. Full on hop on my back wrestling. Shit, Christy on that same mission right now, Chloe. She was just saying the same thing. That's why she was gone to bed early. She got off of work at 8 tonight. She worked in the office until 2 and then got home and kept working until 8. So that's been one, at least that's been cool for me. It's a whole nother ball game for me when I get a full night's rest dealing with him on the days I gotta be up with him versus not. And so me personally, if I can get 5 hours of sleep, that's like a full night for me. I can make it work. I can make it work. But shit, like a night like tonight where I'm about to get like 7. My favorite is when I get 7 and then I get that extra hour because I don't woke up naturally, so I'm just like laying in the bed reading or watching something on TV. Whew. A good competition is, I think a good competition is an order. I'm ordering a fat suit. Kendra, I had a $50 gift card, which shout out to I don't want to say it. If you want to shout yourself out, then I'll co-sign. I had a $50 gift card for Amazon, and I couldn't decide how to spend it. And I thought about that shit today. I looked it up. I was like, I wonder how much them motherfuckers are. That bitch was $37. I said, what? So now we have the LNC fat suit. Here, hold on. bunch, 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 bum, 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 bum. I don't think it gets that big. I should have got the 3X. I think the biggest one is the 3X or the 4X or something like that. That's the Missy Elliott size. I can't stand the rain. Don't, boom, don't, boom. I can't stand the rain. Missy Elliott almost ruined it. Two rappers ruined themselves in the beginning for me, and I almost didn't like them. Missy Elliott, I said this bitch is trash. I hated the rain. I can accept it for its place in hip hop history. I couldn't stand that fucking song. I was like, this song is stupid as fuck. Beep beep. Who got the keys to my Jeep? Vroom. And then if you compare that song to every one of Missy Elliott's songs after that, of all her singles, that was the worst one, hands down. It did not showcase her talents at all. We couldn't see that she actually knew how to dance. We didn't understand her range of being able to like carry a melody and rap. And that song was just no. I can't stand the rain. Bum 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 bum. Now I remember the Thigh Master when I was a kid. I never seen one in person until like you can see them everywhere now. They're It's so generic. I would like to get a original Thigh Master. See, that's the type of stuff I would like to collect. Like I would like to have an original Thigh Master, an original pair of blue blockers. Like I want some of the original shit that you would see on TV. Please don't come on live with a shake weight. Let me tell you this shake weight story, Tracy. It's a real live shake weight story. So my fat ass cousin, I ain't gonna, I'm not even gonna say his name, nigga. I remember he got roasted one night, and it was so funny too because this nigga bought this shake weight, and I mean, it's just he don't never work out. Like if we go hoop, he's not playing for real, nothing like he like if we go to Burger King, he's getting the double Whopper with cheese and bacon, super size, large, or whatever the fuck, right? This nigga. He gets a shake weight because I guess he thought his fat ass was just gonna shake all that weight off. I'm not even bullshit. So we used to play Call of Duty together on Xbox Live. It would be me, him, and like four other niggas. Like a couple times we would play with each other, right? All you would hear over the microphone is this fat ass nigga is doing the shake weight between Call of Duty rounds, nigga. Sound like that nigga was over there beating his meat, nigga. Like, what the fuck is that, nigga? It's the shake weight, nigga. The shake weight? Fuck your fat ass got a shake weight. Went over that nigga house. That nigga real life had that shake weight in the room by the game. I wish Christy was away right now because I know she probably bro. She would bust out laugh right now if I reminded her about that nigga in that damn shake weight, man. So like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? That's a true nigga, true fucking story. That nigga used to piss me off with that motherfucker. Hold on right quick. Man, I wish I had footage of that nigga with that shake weight. I really do. 3's company two. Three's company two. Dun, dun, dun. Let me grab me a water, bro. I actually need some water. Oh yeah, much better. How many steps do I do now? Like 5,000 at the moment. Shit, like going to the gym, I was blowing past 10,000 easily. Good night, Clee. But like, I was very happy at how my body responded from skating. Because I was wondering if I was gonna wake up and be sore for a couple days. Nah, I could have went skating again. You know, I did a few. I did a like I would just do a few laps, get off, a few laps, get off. I ain't been in so long, but it was so fun. I did not fall, so that's a plus. Football says she want to go back to the trampoline park. I'm with that too. I'm with whatever physical. No, he can't be trusting no fucking mini trampoline. He'll wake up in the middle of the night and jump off of it into something. That's just him. Absolutely not. Because I see the way he likes to springboard off of me. I can only imagine if I had the resistance of a trampoline. We are in the minority of still having Christmas lights up on our street. Man, it's like a whole tradition. We don't really take ours down until like MLK because we like them. Like we still turn them on because you know some people. I remember grandma used to be like that, like a mug. Like grandma was on that strict shit where it's like New Year's, New Year's Day decorations are supposed to come down. So if they didn't get taken out, grandma like don't turn them lights on. Shit, our Christmas tree in there lit the fuck up right now, nigga. And when we take it down, everybody's gonna be sad. Me, Christy, everybody. That'd be the only reason why we really end up taking it down is because we be wanting that space of our living room back. Get off of here. I was gonna do a little more, but I think I'm gonna just try to make myself go to sleep so I can just get up and be with Junior. Live in the Den Harley used living room. Yeah. Oh, we use all rooms of the house every day. You know, Junior be in his room playing, come to the living room play, come to my room play. You know, I got the studio, my room, living room, Chrissy B, living room. Then like she'll work in the dining room. The dining room is where I generally do my cards, and unless I'm, you know, doing some small things, just putting each couple in some tub notice. Nothing major. Definitely no fucking $25,000 worth. What the fuck kind of cracker you smoking? Dope fiends. What date is that? You don't have a dining room, but have a table in the den. Okay, okay. Valentine's Day decorations. Look, if I'm putting up decorations for Valentine's Day, that pretty much means we putting up decorations for every little fucking thing. Christy is kind of a seasonal decorator. So, you know, fall gets multiple, but you know, like she'll do like fall decorations, then she'll kind of tweak those with Thanksgiving. The fall decorations kind of have the Thanksgiving colors and shit in it. Then then we switch over. Then kind of we switch over to Christmas. Then coming out of Christmas, like the tree comes down, but she'll still keep like a lot of the wintry type of things up, and then then when spring comes around, then she put like the spring type of decorations in it. So that's kind of how Christy decorates the house. More, the only time she really follows the holiday like that is like Thanksgiving, Christmas. January 8th. I can't believe motherfuckers were dumb enough to think that they own part of Logan Paul's Pokemon card. Hey man, you know what I gotta talk about when I get back? I did not know Project Pat had gave his life back to Christ, bro. That's crazy. Like, if to post a picture of me and Project Pat and to know where both of us was at in a way in our lives at that time and to where we are now is crazy. Nigga, Project Pat is a preacher now. He did a show like in a nightclub. This nigga did a whole ass invitation. Well, Tracy, that's the always for the record. That's generally the cheapest way to get like them type of cars because like the amount of packs you have to buy to get that, like you could get lucky, but you know. But here's what was even more dirty about it, Tracy. He bought it and it was graded 9. He cracked it out of the thing and he kept sending it back until they gave him a 10. So he got the car graded like I forget how many times before they gave it a 10. And so which lets me know that he probably there's like things that people be doing that alter the card or whatever. Like there's no way I would buy that fucking card from him. If you was thinking about buying that card, bro, I'd take that same $5 million and buy uh like a one-on-one Kobe, a one-on-one Jordan, and a one-on-one LeBron, and a one-on-one Steph, and put them shits up. But now, do I think I just don't. I don't know. Like Pokemon has already lasted longer than I expected. The shit's been going on since like the '90s. If you have any of them '90s packs, you rich right now. And but another 30 years from now, like basketball, football, baseball, these things aren't going nowhere no time soon. I would like to think Pokemon's not, but I think Pokemon is mainly inflated from the rest of the world. But like as far as the cars go, like so remember the place I was telling you about vintage stock? Well, vintage stock they like and you could matter of fact, you could look it up. Like I would Google vintage, just Google vintage stock Oklahoma, and you'll see what type of place it is. You'll go in these places and they'll have tubs and tubs and tubs and tubs of Pokemon cards, right? These motherfuckers ain't in no cases or nothing, no sleeves or nothing. Grown ass people just sitting Indian style in the middle of this damn store, going through all these Pokemon cards, hoping to find one that's find one that don't nobody know what it's really worth and shit like that. Like I couldn't do that. First of all, if I roll up on some sports cars that's in a tub like that, I know ain't none of them worth a damn because it's in this tub. But it's so many with the Pokemon shit. It's yeah, but which ones do you got is key. And me, I don't know. Like I've had like I think like when I was in Indianapolis, when I went to the card shop, I spun a wheel and I won like a pack of Pokemon cards. Like I had to Google every single card out of the pack to see what it was worth because I ain't know nothing about shit at all. Now I guarantee whatever the first edition cards, the ones that are like worth a lot, I bet I know all of them. Like I watched Pokemon and shit in like '96, but like I watched it every day, but I was not like into it like motherfuckers was into it. And then it seemed like it kind of died down, but it never really died off. It just like went underground and then it's got back pop mainstream again. Cause I remember when Me Too came out, what Me Too and the other one like Pokemon 151, 152 or some shit like that. Cause it was only like 150 Pokemon, right? When it first started. Now I don't know what the fuck it is. Who knows? Well, well, I I don't know what they were. I would literally be guesstimating at best. I thought about talking about the Klarner glitch, but I just got a feeling it's just like the Chase Money glitch. There's no glitch at all. You niggas are just stupid. I keep forgetting that America turns 250 this year, which I don't even know what that means. Celebrate 250 years of anything is fucking insane. Like, that's a milestone. Well, Logan wasn't the one. His brother got beat up. Trust me. Logan would rather be talking about he got his ass whooped than this shit, because this shit is. This is one that might be bad. I don't. He slithers out of a lot of stuff, but like most criminals, his crimes progressively get bigger. And so this one, it's like you literally, and he sold the majority of the cars, so he can't even be like, well, I only sold like 49% of the shares. He sold 51% of the shares, making everybody else majority owners and him a minority owner. And he took the shit and he's auctioning it off for millions of dollars after he bought it off of y'all for allegedly 500,000, and then none of y'all got the money for it. Crazy how that works, huh? But don't trip. Like I said, we got some other content gonna be dropping while we wait. Yeah, like the Chase Burns actually mattered. Like this nigga manufactured this shit like wow. There was like nothing natural about it at all. It's just like, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be surprised if the car counterfeit. Like I know this shit's great about PSA and all this shit, but I would never trust nothing from Logan Paul. Like I said, I would not buy that car because it's confirmed that the car used to be a 9, but then got a 10. How the fuck does it get a 9 and 10? And if you look up, there's like kits and stuff that you could use to like kind of edit the card, if you will. Like some of the imperfections of a card that keep you from getting a lower grade. He did something because they said he sent it in like 5 times. I want to say, and it was a motherfucking every time they gave him a 9, and then finally he sent it in. They sent that back bitch back, and it was a 10. And getting tens are hard. I've only got one 10 ever. Like that I did. I've gotten another 10, but like somebody else prepped it and sent it for me. But the Chase Burn is still in the plastic from PSA. I haven't even taken it's sitting right there. I haven't even taken it out of the plastic from them. Because I don't even want a single scratch to go on the case that's protecting the card. Anything related to Logan Paul is an excuse to say fire H bars. I I will concur with that statement. I concur. Good night, Bob. I'm probably about two joint or blunt hits away myself from getting up out of here. Go. Actually, I got a couple things I can queue up that can be doing its thing while I sleep. But if I get this right, this hey KS the teaser is going to blow your mind. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Unbiased reality, free age. It's the bullshit, man. That's the I'm telling you, I could tell. Only motherfucker saying don't fire H 35 and under. Y'all niggas think that Triple H better than Vince and not realizing that Triple H is Vince, but worse. Not him and Tajiri. We need jobbers. I need wrestlers that are in the ring when I come back from commercial. So that way I know they getting ready to get their ass whooped. SmackDown was fire last week. Y'all niggas, y'all niggas be saying shit now, man. This nigga, he says, this motherfucker said SmackDown was fire. Yeah, apparently so. You could have knocked me over with a feather. I mean, if you say so. I ain't gonna argue with you. You know what I mean, you got it. You got it. You know what I mean? You won. You win. Why is Trick Williams coming out to Sami Zayn? You know, you know what? Don't even answer that. We got Trick Williams coming down to have a one-on-one promo with Sami Zayn. All right, y'all, you win. You win. Yeah, but at least the Miz a job. The rest of these niggas ain't. And this was something that was literally spoken about earlier. At least the Miz will actually be a job. He'll put over motherfuckers and shit. Nobody else is interested in this. And the Miz ain't got shit to do with Trick Williams and Sami Zayn. Don't put Mike in this. Mike ain't got nothing to do with this. He's the Miz. He's awesome. He ain't got shit to do with this. Trick Williams, Sami Zayn. You mean to tell me that we called Trick Williams up to get in a feud with Sami Zayn? You got it. Of course they're gonna bury Javon Evans. He's bouncy. Hey, let me tell y'all something random before I get off of here. You know what I realized? I don't think I'm ready to say that any modern day boxer is better than any boxer from the 80s and earlier. I don't think that it's possible. And I came to this realization today. Okay. I'm watching this old Sugar Ray Leonard fight. Sugar Ray Leonard is giving this nigga the fucking works. Kicking his ass, right? So they ring the bell at the end of the round. You know what I mean? Nigga, nigga, they cut to that nigga mama. She in the front row. They show his mama in the front row smoking that square, nigga. And that's what I realized. I was like, wait, boxers were having to fucking fight this tough ass fight while niggas is sitting ringside smoking cigarettes? Nah, these niggas is better. They interviewed her. She was like, yeah, I'm nervous. My son's in there. Nigga, Sugar Ray Leonard was tearing his ass up. They cut to that nigga mama. That nigga mama was smoking that. And it's just so crazy how times have changed. You would never see no shit like that now. You would never see a fight and they cut the camera to somebody's mama in the crowd. She's sitting there smoking a fucking cigarette. Ain't none of, look, ain't none of that shit. The Street Profits, ain't none of that shit happening with Triple H around. Why do y'all be asking for shit that Triple H is not gonna do? If y'all want this, y'all need to come on over to the light and understand that we need to fire H. Otherwise, stop asking for shit that y'all master ain't getting ready to do. The Street Profits got niggas involved, so that's even less incentive for Triple H to do anything. Street Profits. Look, they gonna bury everybody. We got to do with Chris Jericho coming back. Like, we can't have any new wrestlers because we got to keep dealing with the old niggas. We got to fire. H. It's the only way to fix it. But it is what it is. When we'll be back on the main channel, I truly don't know at this moment. I wish I could tell you. I can't. Sue me. So you could lose. But for now, say peace to your boy. I'll be around. You'll see me around. Trust. That makes no sense. You're implying that there's nobody else that could do that job but Triple H. You lose that argument on his face. That is just laughable on his face. I don't have to tell you exactly who's gonna get the job. We do know that there's people in the wrestling industry that can do a better job than him. And that's just all there is to it. And with them being the creme de la creme company, they can get the creme de la creme. So I'm not letting that be no cop out. We can't fire H because we can't find nobody else. That's cap. KS Dub, Unbiased Reality, Tracy. Will Jericho bring his band to play some songs? What's the name of his band? Kermit? Whatever the fuck it's called. Triple H got way more credit for it. If you go look, you'll learn that Triple H got way more credit for NXT than he was supposed to. And it's being proven now that he's being exposed because he don't have all the help he had that he was taking all the credit for back then. Uh-oh. But you can look this up. I don't want you to just take my word for it. I want you to look it up. Fozzy. I knew it was something from the motherfucking Muppets. Goat. Number 5. Yeah, Paul can go too. I don't give a fuck. We can get rid of everybody at this juncture at the top. Get rid of everybody and bring on new fresh faces. And we need fresh valets. Everything. We gotta do something. We got too much fucking talent, and we got 6 hours a week, and we ain't talking about shit. God is great. I love y'all. Just pray, man. Pray this is over soon. Because that's what I want. I love y'all, man. See y'all in a minute.